I made it here. It's just about 7 o'clock, but it feels like it's midnight. Yes. This is supposed to be some sort of like Christmas program at a church. Not the specific church group that I go to, and I've never been to this before, but we'll see what it's like. It's supposed to be quite a production. The parking lot's almost absolutely full. I hope I find a seat, but anyways, here we go.
Counselor, the mighty God, the everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace. Come and behold him, for the King of angels. Oh, come. Oh, come, let us adore him. We bow our hearts before him, for he is Christ the Lord.
I am home now. I left the concert thing a little early. I was there for about an hour, but it was not over yet. I think it was a little more than halfway finished, and I had enough. What's my 2 cents on how that concert was? Not my style, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be my style. When I first got there, it felt like I was walking into some kind of rock concert, but not as good as like a rock concert. Okay, I will try to speak my mind. If it comes off badly, then that's just the way it goes, because can I speak freely? I didn't like it. And it's not because I don't like rock music. I don't have something against rock music. It's just that if you want to do rock music, go all the way. Go all the way and make it good. Not this like half Christian, half rock, half traditional, half modernized thing. I don't like the combination of the two. Like, either go commit to traditional, classical sounding Christmas music, or go full modern / rock, not mix the two. That's just my feeling on it. Between the two though, like traditional or modern, which way do I go? As far as like Christmas music / Christian music goes, I prefer traditional very much. Most modernized Christian music is like nails on a chalkboard to me, and maybe that is unpopular. Maybe that's not what people like these days. That's not how I feel. I prefer more traditional, like classic Christmas music. If it's gonna be Oh Holy Night, let's just sing it in the traditional form. this is how I feel. Don't like start to twist it and make it sound here and there like the song, and then otherwise it's twisted into and modernized into this weirdness that doesn't even sound good. That's my 2 cents. It was too much of a mixture of modern and traditional, and the combining of the two to me wasn't coming off. Either go full one way or full the other. And at least if you go full one way or full the other way, at least some purity, some integrity of the thing is intact. Whether you go like rock style music or traditional, either one could be good. I'm not saying I hate rock music. In fact, I like some of it, but let it be what it is. Don't start mixing it. That is my... And then, okay, so the most impressive thing to me was their lighting. Their lighting, like the colored lighting, how it changed according to whatever was happening on stage. That impressed me the most. In fact, to me, the lighting outshined the performers, and I don't think that's the way to go. I think if you have impressive lighting, your performance should at least be as good as your lighting or surpass the lighting. You don't want your lighting to outshine you. I got the same feeling with the fake snow that started to fall out of who knows where up in the ceiling. It was interesting, but it started, the little like effects started to me to outshine the actual performance, and I don't think that's a good look, to have your effects start to outshine the performance. Also, when the fake snow started to fall, I don't know what that stuff's made of, but it made me glad that I wasn't up closer to the stage where the stuff was falling, because I didn't want to inhale whatever fibers were in that. And then what else happened? Okay, so there was one duet. This woman and man sang a duet. I don't remember what the song was, but that was one song that I thought I enjoyed. Her vocals were beautiful, and so was his, and together they sounded really good. That was the one song that I appreciated and enjoyed. Also, to me, it was the most beautiful that I heard. Again, I know I'm a little more traditional when it comes to music, but to me, if I'm going to a Christmas concert and it's supposed to be like a churchy Christmas concert, I prefer... First of all, I have never been to this thing, this Christmas thing, this Christmas concert thing at this specific church before, so I didn't know what to expect. I walked in ready to take it in for the first time, except I have heard people talk it up, so I was expecting something good. But okay, where was I? If I go to one of these churchy Christmas type concerts, my preference, being more traditional, is to listen to something more beautiful, something more melodic and lyrical and lovely. I don't want to go to a Christmas church type concert and hear poor attempts at Christian-like Christmassy songs that are being half traditional and half trying to be edgy or like modern or like rock music. Like, again, the mixture of the two, it came off like either weak rock music or kind of worldly Christian music, and I didn't like either one. I don't like kind of worldly sounding Christian music, and I don't like weak rock. If I want to listen to rock music, let it be full bore, like pure rock with all the edginess that is in it, not this like watered down weird version of it. Okay, so where was I? My review of this concert is not a high review. And then at one point, they had 3 like children dance on stage, which is not the worst thing, but again, it felt uncomfortable. It felt to me, I was uncomfortable watching this. Now I thought, is there something wrong with me because I feel uncomfortable watching this happen? I mean, it seemed like other people were enjoying it, but I didn't. I felt uncomfortable. Why? Because I saw these little girls dancing on stage doing semi adult like dance moves to almost rock music, and it was, but then also it had a little bit of like it was some ballet type twirls and such, but to again this weak rock music, it didn't mesh to me. I just wondered who thought this would artistically work. I think I'm reacting as strongly as I am to this because I don't like how I feel like some music that is in the world has infiltrated church music. And I saw it tonight, in my opinion. The world has its own types of music, and I don't really like it when it starts to affect the type of music that we might play in a church setting. That's the bottom line. That's what I'm kind of annoyed with. And you know what? It doesn't work. I gotta say, it doesn't really work for the church to start to adopt the world's type of music and try to mesh that into Christian, let's say, hymns. It doesn't work to me. It doesn't work. And not only that, but they don't do it as good. Like if I want to hear worldly music, the world does it way better. I gotta say, the world does it way better. So if I want to hear better worldly music, I should go listen to it. I mean, I don't want to hear some weakened down worldly type of music that it kind of meshed with something Christian, so we can like call it Christian, but really it's like weak worldly music with a Christian label stuck on it. I don't like that type of music personally. That's my opinion. And I know this is a line that is often drawn in church when it comes to music. Some like it traditional, some like it modern, and it's a significant line, even to the point where I think I noticed some churches have 2 separate Sunday morning church services, one for those who like it more traditional, and another whole entire service for those who like it more modern. And for me, I would like it more traditional, so that's my viewpoint. Yeah, and then on top of that, honestly, okay, I won't be like judging what is in the hearts of people, since people don't like that, and I don't know what is exactly in the hearts of people there, okay? But the performance made me wonder, is this actually bringing glory to God, or is this just a production that people wanted to do because it's Christmas time. Because to me, it brought more glory to the efforts that these musicians and singers, it brought more attention to the effort they were putting into trying to perform these songs, more than it made me think about God at all. I was seeing how it felt kind of fleshly, kind of trying to mimic the world, and the mimic was poor. Like, if I want to listen to worldly music, I'll go listen to it and have a better experience and hear something better, not a weak version of the world. So that's what it made me focus. It made me focus on, wow, they're trying really hard. It's not coming off. And anything about God to me was an afterthought. I occasionally I would remember, oh yeah, this is supposed to be because some are celebrating Jesus' birth. Remember that? That was supposed to be the reason, right? That we're all here. No, it was like an afterthought to me. I was more focused on what was happening before my eyes and before my ears. So, needless to say, I was not much impressed. Other than I was impressed with their lighting. I really liked their lighting. That was what I was most impressed by. And like I said, there was a duet, a song that was a duet with this woman and this man, and they sounded really nice. And I'm not even saying anything about the actual skill of these musicians and singers. It was just the songs they chose, the way they chose to perform. Like, I feel like you could take all these singers and all the musicians, and if they played more traditionally, I would be on board. I really have nothing to say about their actual skill or ability in that way. It was just the overall song choices and like renditions of the songs. Yeah, so that was my review of how this concert went. So I will get on with this and open the next door of the advent calendar. I'm feeling quite tired this evening. It's pretty late now, but okay, I'll go ahead and open this advent calendar. Today's tea is chamomile, honey, and vanilla. It says it's caffeine free, and the ingredients are chamomile, natural vanilla, and honey flavors with other natural flavors. This sounds good to me. I like chamomile tea. Honey and vanilla sounds like a good combination. I will give this a try. I'll go ahead and go put this in a cup so it brews, and I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. The tea is brewing, and while that's brewing and cooling down a little bit, I will read what is on the door of day 5 on the advent calendar. There's the back of the door, and it says, "A cup full of calm. Scan the QR code for our cider recipe, perfect for curling up with a blanket by the fire or watching a holiday movie marathon." I will not be scanning any QR code. Curling up with a blanket sounds good. By the fire sounds good. Yes, I can do both of those things. And I probably will. tonight. But or watching a holiday movie marathon. Okay, that's a subject I could talk about, even though this video is probably already quite long. Movies. I was just thinking about this yesterday, or was it today? Was it yesterday or today? I can't even remember if it was what it was, when it was. I have had trouble finding a movie to watch. Does that sound ridiculous? There's so many movies to choose from, but lately I have felt like wanting to watch a movie. That'd be nice to do at the end of the day when you're too tired to do anything else. But I've been having trouble finding anything worth watching. Like, I have started movies that sounded interesting, and then like the opening scene or shortly thereafter, like the beginning of the movie, something is happening that I don't want to see or hear, or so then I stop the movie and try to find something else. And I just been having trouble finding a movie to watch that is even worth watching to me. Either it's not worth watching to me, or it's boring, or it's rare if I can find something that I want to watch and haven't watched already. I do that, I think, quite often. I just re-watch something I've already watched. So there's that. However, it's not that big of a problem in my life at all. I mean, not being able to find a movie to watch is pretty low on my list of issues. Not a big deal. I'm just commenting on what was on the back of that advent calendar door. Have you had trouble finding any movies worth watching? I don't want to watch a garbage movie. I don't want to watch some nasty stuff in a movie. You know what I'm talking about? I don't find that entertaining. I don't want to see certain things. So, like, a lot of the time I will go to old movies, which isn't a completely safe zone either, but like movies from, I don't know, about 1960 and older. That's some of my favorite movies are from that time period of maybe 1960 and older. My favorite movie, I don't know if I've ever shared this in any video. Maybe I have. I can't recall. But my favorite movie is called Now Voyager. It's from, I don't know, 1940 something. And it has Bette Davis in it, who is one of my favorite actresses. And it's a black and white movie. And it has her like co-star is Paul Henreid. Anyways, that's my favorite movie, and I watched it a bunch of times. I think I own it on DVD or something. Okay, I'm feeling quite tired, slightly annoyed by that concert, and I'm gonna go ahead and taste this tea. Yes, I have the tea here. Again, I said slightly annoyed. Yeah, I am. I don't like it when just cause you put a Christian label on a thing, that doesn't necessarily make it good. I don't. This is rather soothing, actually. It tastes, I can taste the vanilla Chamomile is somewhat mild to begin with, but I can taste it. I can taste all of the elements, the honey flavor, the vanilla, and the chamomile, and it's rather soothing. Actually, I am appreciating this at the moment. Yes, I like that one. I like that one quite a bit. Do I like it more than the gingerbread one? Maybe. Maybe. I could see myself drinking this one more often than the gingerbread one. Yeah, okay, so I will retire for the evening. It's past 10 o'clock now, so I'm feeling pretty ready to call it a day and just try to relax for the rest of the evening. And Lord willing, I will see you tomorrow.